Become fitness model fit with this total body strength and cardio routine. Now, as a seasoned fitness pro who has done a ton of fitness modeling gigs, there are certain exercises that I do to prepare for an upcoming shoot. This is one of them. Join me in this 30-minute circuit style workout that's gonna tone up your entire body and get your heart rate up for fat burning cardio. All you need is a moderate to heavy set of dumbbells, a mat, sweat towel, and water. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with the warm up. Let's bring those feet nice and wide. 2 big deep breaths to start. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. We're gonna go ahead and get started with some good mornings. So let's bring those feet about shoulder distance apart, soft knees, hands behind the ears. You're gonna go ahead and hinge from those hips. Think about bringing those hips back behind you, soften the knees and feel the hamstrings and glutes wake up, and then press those hips forward. We'll keep doing this at your own time. Make sure that you're not rounding the shoulders, you're not rounding the spine, you're keeping it nice and straight. Let's stay here for 2 more. And last one. And rest. From here, come back to feet together, step out, squat, come back through center and switch. So like I said, we have 8 exercises. We're gonna do about 45 seconds each move, 15 seconds of rest, and then you will get a 1-minute break in between each block, and then we'll go ahead and do it again. So it's gonna be full body, compound exercises, meaning multiple muscle groups will be working so that you can get the most effective workout in 30 minutes. Big arm circles here. Just open up the chest, nice big range of motion. And let's go ahead and reverse, bring it the other way. Now from here, side to side rotations. This is one of my favorite ways to train. Circuit style, keeps it interesting, keeps it exciting, which I love. Bring those knees up for a hip hugger. Drive the knee up to the chest, stretch out the hip flexor on the other side and switch. You get a combination of cardio and strength, so you get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go 2 more here. And rest. Good. Come to the back of your mat. We'll go into some inchworms. So you're gonna walk those hands out to your plank position. As you come down to your plank, let's drive our right foot forward, drop that heel down, lift the right hand up to the sky, finding a spinal twist. Come back, go ahead, switch sides with the feet. Left hand comes down, left hand reaches up to the sky, and then you're gonna walk your hands back towards your toes and roll on up to your inchworm. Let's do that again. Walk it down, nice and easy. Find your core. Step the right foot on the outside of the right hand, reach it up. Let's go ahead, bring it down, switch. And then when you come back to your plank, let's drop down to those knees. Take a quick little child's pose here, stretching out the back. We'll go into 5 modified push-ups. So bring those hands about mat distance apart. Knees are back and hips are forward. Let's take off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Downward dog. Drive those heels down. Go ahead, pedal those heels right and left. Waken up those calves. And then when you're ready, walk those hands back towards your toes, bend into the knees, roll on up 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, we're gonna get started with our first exercise, which is gonna be deadlifts. So moderate to heavy dumbbells. We're gonna start in your set position, feet shoulder distance apart, shoulders back, proud chest. Hinge from those hips, dumbbells graze the thighs down to the shins. Feel the hamstrings and glutes, and then come back up, press those hips forward. We're gonna be here for 45 seconds. We'll take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drive it down, bring it up, and just kidding, instead of 45, we're here for 1 minute. Just making sure you're paying attention. So as you do this, think about weight heavy in the heels. As you come down, your back is not rounding, so the shoulders are staying back, chest stays proud, and the dumbbells come right about to mid-shin, nothing lower. I think a huge mistake that I see people do is they try to bring the dumbbells all the way down and then they start rounding the spine and then they get injured. Let's not do that. Right here. Good. Think about pushing a door back behind you. We're here for 10 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up, you have an Arnold Press. So feet shoulder distance or staggered stance, palms facing in, rotate those dumbbells out, press it up, come back in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're gonna rotate, press up, keep the core nice and tight. Biceps come right next to those ears, and then come back in with control. If you have heavy dumbbells and this is too heavy, you're gonna go ahead, go one arm at a time. You can also switch stances or switch legs on your stance. It's just personal preference. I kind of like taking a staggered stance. It helps my back. Now let's talk about motivation for a quick second, because I was not motivated right before pushing play on this workout, before doing this workout. And here's the thing, you cannot rely on motivation to get you going, okay? It is for the beginner mindset. But we gotta get out of that beginner mindset, we gotta graduate, get to an advanced level of thinking. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. We have a weighted drop squat coming your way. One dumbbell in your hand, feet together to start. Jack those feet out, drop the dumbbell down, come back in. We're gonna be here for 1 minute. I'll give you an option in just a second. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down, bring it back. Option, take the jump out and just go side to side. Advanced mindset shows up anyways. They treat their workouts like they do a doctor's appointment. No one wants to go to the doctor. Who wants to go to the doctor? But you just go, right? It's an appointment with yourself. You're not gonna play hooky on your doctor, are you? So why do you keep playing hooky on yourself? Exercise needs to become something that you just do, where it doesn't rely on motivation or willpower to get started. You just do it. It's like brushing your teeth. It needs to become the subconscious habit. It takes time to develop, that's for sure. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Coming your way, suitcase squat. One dumbbell loaded at the shoulder, feet shoulder distance, 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll go ahead switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, as you do this, make sure that this dumbbell is not making you lean to the side. That's why I like to keep this hand out so that I stay nice and square. Shoulders, knees, hips, everything square. As you might notice, with a dumbbell just on one side, it forces you to use your core. Go ahead, switch. Press that belly button in, drop the hips back, get as low as you can. Keep those knees in line with your toes. 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good, grab the other dumbbell. Angled bicep curls, palms facing out, angled at the 45 degrees. You're gonna bring it up, come back in with control. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now again, with this move, if your weights ever get too heavy, go one arm at a time. Another thing about mindset is that you have to start acting as if you're already at your goal. Start asking yourself, what would the version of me who's maybe 10 pounds lighter or X% stronger, right? Like, what would they do every single day. Like, what are their habits? What are their actions? What do they tell themselves when they look at themselves in the mirror? What are they eating? What are they consuming via social media? Who are they surrounding themselves with? Right? All of this, you need to start really visualizing and getting clear on who that person is, who that version of you is, and rest. We're gonna go into power jacks. So fists at the shoulders, feet together. You're gonna jack it out. Knees nice and soft. We got 1 minute of work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you need a low impact option, you take it out side to side. Remember, you are constantly evolving. You are always changing, and that change can either happen positively or negatively, but you never stay the same. So which way are you trending? If you're doing this workout, you're trending in a positive direction, let me tell you that. Halfway. Keep your punches nice and strong. You are literally breaking through your ceiling, your metaphorical ceiling of what's possible for you. 10 seconds. Come on. You got 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, on your back, we're gonna go into a chest fly with a hip bridge at the same time. So come to the top of your hip bridge, fists together. You're gonna come down, hips down, dumbbells down, and then squeeze. Go ahead, time starts already. You're gonna drop it down nice and slow. Control on the way up. Keep your chin off your chest. Drive into the heels. Tuck that pelvis under. Big wingspan as you bring those dumbbells out to the side. Squeeze it up. So we're getting glutes, we're getting chest. We're also getting core. It's constantly working, whether you know it or not, whether you are using it or not, we should always be engaging our core. 10 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next exercise, we're gonna go into a hollow body bicycle crunch. So take a look, legs and arms extended, reach for the opposite foot, and then you're gonna switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now the other leg comes out in a nice straight line. Lift the shoulder blades off the floor. Focus on rotating, twisting your abs. If you need some neck support, you're just gonna go into a basic bicycle crunch. Bringing the hand above the head makes it a little bit more challenging, that's for sure. 30 seconds. Almost there, you got 15. Break is coming soon. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness, hug those knees in. When you're ready, come on up to a stand. 1 minute break. Go ahead and grab a sip of water, towel down, and adjust your weight selections. Now that you know the exercises, figure out, should I go heavier on the deadlift? Should I go lighter on the bicep curls, etc.? Figure out what's gonna be challenging for you in this next round. That may mean keeping the weights exactly the same, or we may need to step it up just a little bit, okay? We're gonna do it all over again. Perfect your form. Really pay attention to how the movements feel for you. If you just put in, half effort and you're not really thinking about it and you're distracted, you're gonna get less results. So I really want you to stay engaged, stay in it. Here we go, starting with your deadlifts. Feet shoulder distance, proud chest. Shoulders back. We take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drive it down. And then thrust those hips forward. Keep the chin tucked. Something I see a lot as well is the eyes continue to gaze forward because you're like looking at me or you're looking at yourself, but the back of your neck is part of your spine. And so we want to keep our spine in alignment, which means at the bottom of your deadlift, we should be looking down. I hope with every workout that I do, you always learn something new about how to train better, but also learn maybe a new mindset hack, maybe get some inspiration. That's my goal, that's my goal. And if you feel that way, you let me know in the comments after this workout. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, you can drop those weights if you need to. Go to a lighter set. We'll go into Arnold Press here. So getting into the biceps, front of the shoulders. Take a staggered stance or feet shoulder distance. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Eyes looking forward. Now, once you get into motion, working out gets easier, right? Law of momentum states that when an object is in motion, it stays in motion, it wants to stay in motion. So know that when you're like sitting on the couch and you don't want to move, it's because you have the law of inertia, the law of momentum wanting you to stay put. So you have to break that cycle and just get moving. Are we struggling? Final 10 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. We'll go into your weighted drop squat. 1 dumbbell in hand, starting with your feet together. We're gonna jack it out, drop the dumbbell down. Take a breath, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can go faster if you want, as long as you stay in control. Also getting a little bit of biceps too. Land soft, toe ball heel in your landing. Drop into your lowest squat. Remember, don't compare your fitness level to me. I know it can be easy, but I've been doing this a long time. And as you get stronger, the workout can get easier, but then you're gonna wanna change things up and try more intense workouts, right? So there's always progressing forward. Rest. We're gonna go into a suitcase squat, 30-30. You know, I've been in this for like 10 plus years. I still have so much to learn and so much to grow in my fitness journey. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You know, we tend to do things that we're good at, right? So like I'm good at cardio, I'm good at strength. Am I good at yoga? I'm okay. Am I good at Pilates? Not really. So it's important to add variety to your workouts so that you can become the best athlete you can. Change things up. Let's go ahead, switch sides. If you're ever in a plateau, I always like to use the acronym FIT, F-I-T-T, change fit up. And FIT stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. Frequency, how often you're getting your workouts in. Maybe you gotta change it up, add another day. Maybe it's intensity, how hard are you working? Do you need to push it a little bit more? Time, how long your workouts are. Rest, angled bicep curls. Maybe you need to add a little bit more time into it. And then last but not least, type. Maybe you're doing too much cardio. Maybe you need to do some strength. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you change one or two of those factors, it's a great way to bust that plateau and start seeing some results. It's really great to periodize. That's a word. Periodize your workouts. Maybe changing up the plan, changing up the style every 3 months or so. Everyone's different, so you might want to change it up after a month, 90 days, 6 months. What's good about these workouts, and especially when you're in Empower You, my community and fitness membership, I'm constantly giving you new workouts, new styles of training, giving you a fitness program you can follow so that you can take the guesswork out of getting results. 3, 2, 1, rest. Power jacks, coming your way, drop those dumbbells. Hands and fists, feet together. We'll jack it out. Here we go, nice little cardio. 3, 2, 1, let's go. The moment your brain starts to creep in and say, stop, I want you to convince yourself to keep going, maybe 5 more seconds. You always have the power, you always have control, and you can always choose to push yourself and go beyond what you think is possible halfway. If you need to modify, that's okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, chest fly with your hip bridge. Here we go. Come to your back, hips up, and let's go. Drop it down, squeeze it up all at the same time. Nice and easy. You're more than halfway. Can you lift your hips up a little bit more? Getting into the small chest muscles right here. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna go into your hollow body crunches, and then you'll get a small break. Almost there. Get those shoulder blades to lift, either hands behind the head or hands above. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really extend that leg nice and long. Keep your chin off your chest. Do the best that you can, okay? "30 seconds. It's okay if you need to take that break. Just get right back in as soon as you're ready. Come on, you are strong. You are strong. Act as if you're already there at your goal. What would that version of you do right now? 10 seconds, they would keep going. They would keep pushing. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. You we're not done yet. 1 minute break. Take a moment to towel down, grab a sip of water, do what you gotta do. Now, I forgot to mention, I always like to finish with a finisher, just to put a cherry on the cake, really finish strong. So we're gonna do kind of like a Tabata style finisher, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna do a ground to press. What that looks like is dumbbells are by your side. You're gonna come down to your squat, go through a hammer curl into a shoulder press. 20 seconds of work, and then we'll follow that up with mountain climbers, plank position. You're gonna drive those knees in. 20 seconds, and then we'll go back to the very top. So we're getting total body strength, we're getting cardio, we're getting core, we're getting everything. Here we go, taking off in 10. Here we go, starting with your feet shoulder distance. You got this. Take a breath. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can reset at the shoulders. You see how it's one fluid motion from bottom to top? Now, if that's too much, you can break it up in 3 parts, right? 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Plank position, get ready. Mountain climbers, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shoulders stacked on top of wrists. You can go at a slower pace if you need to. Three, 2, 1, stand up. All right, let's go again. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, if you need to drop weights because your form is breaking, please go ahead and do so. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Bring it down. Here we go, tell yourself, yes, I can. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, it's only 30 minutes. It's less than 4% of your day. You can do this. Three, 2, 1, rest. You're halfway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. You got it. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, finish what you started. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. One more round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. This is it. Breathe. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, final 20. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Finish. Final 10. Three, 2, 1, time. Oh my goodness. Way to freaking go. How are we feeling right now? Tell me if you can type. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. And I don't know if you're a crazy person like me, but if you want to double your workout, you're more than welcome to check this workout out. It's definitely a burner. And if you want more workouts from me and you don't want to miss any new updates, please make sure to subscribe. I would love your support. You absolutely rocked it today. As always, claim your crown.